Alright friends, welcome back to another video on building multi-purpose Laravel 9 and Vue 3 application. And in this video we'll be installing AdminLTE and we'll be using npm to install it. We'll be setting up a starter page and we'll be using Vue for bundling assets as it comes by default in the newer version of Laravel, and it is also a replacement to Laravel Mix. So let's get started. So first of all, let me go over here on this demo site, and if you scroll down over here, you will see the link to the documentation site. So let me click over here and our documentation site got opened. And if you go to releases section over here, we have the new release of AdminLTE, which is version 3.2.0, and let's install it. Instead of 3.1 we'll be using 3.2. so let me go over here, paste it, and instead of 3.1 let me change to 3.2, and this save option is optional, so let me just press enter, and it got successfully installed. And if I go on this layout section, and here it is saying that the starter page is a good place to start building your app if you would like to start from scratch. So let me click on the starter page and let me do view page source, and let me copy everything from here. Let me go to code editor. Over here let me go to web.php file, which is inside of routes, and let me create a demo route for now, and we'll change this later. So let me do /admin/dashboard. Let's pass a closure, and it will just return a view, let's say dashboard for now. And we're not dealing with authentication first, we'll just set up our application and we can add that authentication later. So for now let me create this view called dashboard. Inside of resources views, let me create a new file called dashboard.blade.php, and let's copy this and let's paste everything over here. Let me indent it as well, and this is fine. Now if we visit /admin/dashboard over here from our application, it is here, /admin/dashboard, and we are getting this breaking design. So let's fix this first. So let me go to the top of this page, and over here let me remove this one, we don't need this. And here we have this different files that we are accessing, which is AdminLTE.main.css. So here we have already installed AdminLTE via npm, so it is inside of node modules. So let me show you that, node modules, and here we have AdminLTE, right? And if you open this, here we have dist css AdminLTE.main.css. we have this file, right? So we can access this file from our app.css, which is inside of resources css app.css. So first of all let me copy this part from here, we just need this one. Let me comment this, and if I go to resources css app.css, then we can use css import to import that file. So import, and it will point to node module /admin.LTE/dist css AdminLTE main.css. okay, and if I go over here and refresh the page, it will still not work because we need to run Vue. So let's do npm run dev, and it got started. Now if we refresh this page, it will still not work because we need to load our styles, right? So if we go to bundling assets section on this documentation, here is the section for loading your scripts and styles, and we can use this Vue directive to load our css and javascript. So let me copy this and let me go to dashboard.blade.php and paste it over here. And now if I refresh this page, this one, right? If I refresh this page, and it is working, right? Okay, so we added this AdminLTE.min.css, so we can remove this one. So now let's add this font awesome icons, which is inside of plugins, right? So let me copy this one, comment this part, and it is also inside of node modules /AdminLTE/plugins. Okay, so we can simply go to app.css, and before this one, let's import from AdminLTE/plugins font awesome free CSS all.min.css, and if I save this, and these icons got appear, right? And we are using Vite, and it is working automatically without refreshing the page, which is perfect and which is really fast. Now let me go back to dashboard.blade.php. We can remove this as well. And for fonts, we are using Google Fonts, and we are using this URL, right? So let me copy this URL and let me go to app.css, and we can use CSS import from the URL. Import from the URL, and let's pass that URL, and this got to work, right? If we comment this part, font, if we uncomment it, and we have that font, which is perfect. Now let me go back. We can remove this as well, right? Now let me go to the end for JavaScript files. Here we are using jQuery, so let me copy this one, and we can go to resources JS app.js, right? And over here we can use import from AdminLTE/plugins jQuery.min.js. If I save this, and jQuery also got installed. Now let's go back again to dashboard.blade. We can remove this one as well. Now let's install bootstrap.bundle.min.js. Let me copy this, comment that, go to app.js, and let's import it from AdminLTE/this one. Okay, and similarly we can do the same for this one as well. Let me comment this and import AdminLTE/this JS AdminLTE.min.js. Now we can remove everything from here, and if I go back, everything will work. We have this drop down working, we have this part working, right? And we have this part working as well, which is perfect. And finally we have this issue related to images. So for now, let's just use AdminLTE website to get those images. So if I view this page source from here, we have this one. So let me click over there, and we are getting that from this URL. So let me copy this part for now, and if I go to dashboard, we are accessing those images. Let me find that here, right? Let me find everything that is starting from disk/image using Control D, and instead of this one, let's paste that URL and let's save this. And if we go to this one, and this is working, right? For now this is fine, and later we'll be using our own assets, and this is looking perfect. So this much for this video, and in the next video we'll be using Vue and Vue router to load this page. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, as I'll be uploading the video like this. So till then, have a great time, and I will see you on the next one.